Cannibal,
the channel for games, guides, and glitches. Sunfall here with a guide for 911 Cannibal.
When was the last time you saw him?
You can go into the options with the
I'm
burger
not
button
sure.
and change the
2
music
days
and
ago,
sensitivity. I do recommend
it
changing the
was
sensitivity.
Monday.
You can choose to skip the talking if you want, but I recommend you don't. So we want to grab the lockpick, which is by interacting with that board. And then we can open this gate. So one of the locations of the gloves will be right here. I've taken the liberty of taking screenshots of all the items so you can see what they look like. The second location will be here. And the third location over here. This is where it was for me, so I don't need a screenshot. Once you've got the gloves, open this and then use the gloves to grab the key. You need to use the left or right D-pad to select the item. So with this case, you want to make sure that you have the finger when you use the key. Then close it. This will get you the hacksaw. We can then use the hacksaw on this right here. And now once we open this cage, something will drop down. So we need to close it, put the key or the lock back on the thing, then close our cell and our lock and wait. This is why we closed all the other things that we interacted with.
it's time to check the basement.
If anything is out of place, he will come into the cage and kill you. So make sure that you close everything when you interact with it.
Okay, everything seems to be in place.
Once he closes the gate, we can open this and head back out. So this first location of the cloth can be here. When I open this, and then this here. The second location, which it was for me, is here. So over here, that can be a fuse. It can be down here, which it was for me. It can be up here. Then to our right on this chair is where the cloth can also be. So when we have the cloth, we want to interact with this pipe here. This will make this thing here drop water. Then we can make the cloth wet. Then turn it off. Make sure to turn it off. And then use the wet cloth on the wall here. The code will be random, but the first two at the top are the first two to enter, and the one at the bottom is the last one to enter. So for me it was 128. As soon as you get all three numbers, you can hit B. There's no need to wait for anything. And then you can open the safe. Inside the safe there will be a key, but depending on the randomization there could be a fuse, as I showed right there. Use the key on the door and we will have a cutscene. So to our left here, under this cabinet will be a fuse if you haven't got it yet. Interact with this piece of paper and put the fuse into the box. Once you hit the lever, you can grab the grease. And then grab the scissors. And then right here will be a letter. Or, well, a newspaper clipping, but still we have to interact with that. Now we need to take the scissors and interact with this cupboard and this puzzle piece here. So the puzzle itself isn't random, the tiles are random, so you won't be able to follow what I do. But if you want, you could fast forward to when I finally solve it, and then you'd have a complete picture of what it looks like. it has little outlines which are helpful, but they're only helpful as you move it along. So if you wanted a complete idea of what it looks like, that will be provided at the end of me solving mine. The one I got was a little bit tricky. As you can see, I had to think about the moves I make, but I do eventually solve it. So now we can move the side of the piece to the right, and here we'll have another puzzle. 2 of the slots, move both of them, and you want to make a armor guy and get these arms first, in my opinion, where I have them, and then the soldier will show himself, and then we just have to move this one, and that's the full puzzle there. For this one, you have to reveal all the tiles like so. I got lucky and only had to hit one button. That's all the achievements, so you can run into the guy if you want, but before you do, I wanted to show you what to do with the little puzzle piece you just got, if you desire. So you have to place it into this here, and then you can open it and you will get a letter. You could read it if you want for some lore. But now we can die by his hand. If you want to have a bit of fun, you can hit this button. I was debating whether to wait in the basement and be like, hello, but I decided to open the door to show you guys something cool. If we wait around the corner here, I should have shut the door because he does get a bit annoyed about that, but whatevs.
Hey, the basement door is supposed to be closed.
We can go around the corner here, and before he gets us, we can have a little bit of an investigation of the area that he was hanging in.
You little punk, I got you.
But once he grabs us and kills us, that is the last achievement. Gotcha. So congratulations, and that is your 1000G. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and thank you 17 Studio for the code.